Well, it was all going so well, bound to go wrong at some point, wouldn't it? And I'm afraid we've done it. Just coasting along nicely on a bit of relatively flat ground on this bridleway, and just decided to fall over. Right, so good morning everybody, and welcome to Teach of the Troddler. Yeah, something a bit different today. We're doing the lap, which is 47 miles around Windermere. So it's quite misty at the moment, but hopefully, fingers crossed, the sun is going to come out, not get too warm, but make it very pleasant. But here goes. We'll see how we crack on, and really, I've got my friend Jim Brown to blame for this, because 2 years ago I was 15.5 stone and not really doing much, and he persuaded me last year to go and do an ultra with him, and it got cancelled 3 times. So in that time I managed to keep fit, and I've decided to have a go on my own this time. So hopefully, like I say, it'll be a good trip, and I hope you really enjoy it. I'll try and keep you posted as much as I can. There's going to be a little bit of running and probably an awful lot of walking. There might be a little bit of crawling, but we'll see how we go. So alongside Lake Windermere, looking pretty good this morning. There we go. Just up this mist lifts, and we start getting a bit of sunshine, but maybe after we've got over big climbs. Anyhow, moving along nicely. Bit of a bottleneck, so chance to have a look at the lake. So we just got through checkpoint 1, and not a bad time. I think about 2 hours it's taken us to get to there, which is a little bit slower than I was hoping. I was going to do it in an hour and a half, but it was quite early with that in this section, so I'm hoping it's going to be a little bit easier to scale with fold. But yeah, really enjoying it so far. There's some beautiful parts at Lady Street that I've just never seen before, and this is, you know, obviously Newby Bridge and up to here is definitely one of them. It's stunning this side of the lake, and very tucked away. And even when I did Wainwright's, there's quite a few places like this that I've never seen, so all good stuff. So we're doing okay, feeling okay, getting plenty of fuel into me, so that's the main thing. We're gonna have another go at sort of doing a little bit of a joggy run this time, try and get to Skelworth Bridge, and then we'll be up over Lough Rig, so there'll be a bit of walking involved then, but keeping plodding on. Well, it was all going so well, bound to go wrong at some point, wouldn't it? And I'm afraid we've done it. Just coasting along nicely on a bit of relatively flat ground on this bridleway, and just decided to fall over for no apparent reason whatsoever. So I've cut my hand quite deeply, but anyhow, good news is I managed to stop it bleeding. Quite a number of people stopped to ask me if I were alright, so that was nice. But I think I'm okay. Just feel like a bit of a pillock really, but there we go. Just all I do is look up, just to look ahead and see what was coming, instead of looking at what we're doing, and I pay the price. So hopefully this pain that I've got in my hand now will remind me not to do that going forward. But yeah, mishap number 1, 7 mile in or 8 mile in or whatever it is.
We've got to get a team shot up here.
Right, we're halfway to Skelworth Bridge now, so I don't know, I've never been up here, so I'm not quite sure what this is. I can't look at my map because I've got my tracker on, so fortunately enough it's well marked as this, so we're alright. But anyhow, great view from up here, quick 360. Sun's still not out yet, but you never know. Could do it coming out after we get over Wansfell Pike. So we're heading its way down towards Skelworth now. Not quite sure where we are. It's a bit of a thing. I can either track myself and see how far I've gone, or I can put it on the map and I can tell where I am. But somehow I haven't worked out how to do both. So at the moment I'm just tracking myself because I want to see my distance really. But it's well signposted anyways, this thing. So at least from that point of view, I don't think I'm going to get lost. It says famous last words. But yeah, very, very pretty, and still doing all right. Right, so we've got to checkpoint 2, feed station. So we're at Skelworth Bridge now, so just before Talbot. So we've just got Loughrig and Wansfell to get over now, which will be a bit of a tough hike, but I managed to get a couple of new places on my cut, which is all right now. So we're going pretty strong. Just need to tip out my boots, get rid of all the stones and crack on. But I think we're about a third of the way through now. I'm nearly a third of the way through, so still doing all right, not doing so bad. Keep plodding on. Right, we're at the top of Loughrig. You probably see it behind me. It's probably busy as fell. It's like being up Snowdon. It's like Piccadilly Circus up here. Anyhow, quick look around, because good to get up there. So Langdale's behind us there somewhere, so hopefully you can see them. But yeah, Windermere over there. So up and onwards now. So we'll drop off now down at Ambleside and then on to Wansfell Pike, which is always a good giggle going upside of that. It's going to be almost as much fun as what we've just had. So keep going. Oh, just running down into Ambleside now, quite a steep drop. Can hear some church bells, which are quite nice. So I don't know if you can hear them. Anyhow, making good progress. Gosh, Wansfell Pike from this short side. I think I've done it 4 times now, and every time it doesn't get any easier, I'll tell you. Fantastic views, as you'll be able to see, looking down at Ambleside. Oh. But yeah, this is what we're walking up, and it is about a mile of attrition. It really is. So nobody's getting up this quickly, but sun's come out now. It's absolutely glorious is the weather, but almost a little bit too glorious. So hoping there's going to be a bit of breeze at the top of here to cool us down a little bit, and then we've got a little bit of downhill to look forward to. So fingers crossed. Still plodding on, not halfway yet. Finally up Wansfell Pike. I've got to say, for a tiny fella, I tell you honestly, doesn't have to take it out with you. Never been as happy to get on top of anything in my entire life, I don't think. Anyhow, it's almost worth it for view. Look at this. Not bad. So anyhow, a bit downhill now with a bit of luck, so just replenish and have a drink and what have you, and then we'll set off again. Oh, right, we've just left the halfway house, the pit stop 3, if you want to call it that. And it's been quite eventful. So I've got a new plaster on my hand now, which is good doing it. So I sorted that job out. Brilliant. Ambulance. Sorted us out. Some guy who's just before me, he'd fallen, he bumped his head, cut his head open. And anyhow, he's just gone back at ambulance to get all cleaned up and what have you, and he fainted. And he still wants to carry on. So they're just trying to persuade him that that's a really, really bad idea. But we're replenished. We've got a newish pair of socks on, so I've changed them at the top of Wansfell Pike. I've had a good chat with a few lads. I've had a little bit of something to eat. I got to my bag drop, so that meant that I could have a look at all my gear. I'd obviously packed too much food, as I always do, Mr. Brown, you know that. So we've really had a right good sort out, and I've left with I've left my pack bag that was supposed to be coming with, that I were replenishing from, has left bigger than when I took everything out that I needed. So I've basically got rid of anything that's not what I consider not essential. So we're carrying the legal minimum that the race organisers say we've got to carry. So that's where we're at. But yeah, enjoying it. Weather's absolutely fantastic. It's hot. Well, I say it's hot, 17, 18, something like that, but it's sunny, beautiful, really, really good. be perfect if I was sat in a beer garden with a beer in my hand, but you know, fingers crossed. We've only got another 24, 25 miles, something to do like that, but the big hills are out of the way now. There's a few little ones and a few stinging the tails, especially one I think about a mile from the end, but we're doing all right, we're doing okay. Thighs burning a little bit, miss not having my sticks, but it's all about weight, innit? So keep tuning in. So we're just pulling into feed station 4, I think it is, anyhow. But yeah, everybody's ready for it. Run out of water, a lot of people, so very warm, but getting there now. I'm going to try and do a few pieces to camera in this next sort of section, and just want to say a few thank yous really, but doing all right now. Right folks, we've just come through checkpoint, all rejuvenated. Sometimes all you ever need in life is cheese and bread, and we're just splendid with that, absolutely splendid. So my thighs are a bit sore if I'm being truthful, and so's my hand, but don't want to complain, so we'll leave it there. But anyhow, one good thing about doing these ultras is, you know, it's almost like being on a Camino, like, you know, it's like the road to Santiago. It's like because you meet people. So I've met Damo from Bolton, very good lad he is. His legs aren't in right good shape at the moment, but he's still plodding on. It's his first time out, and he's doing ace. So but no, I met lots of lovely people, really friendly, so it's been a really good do. Weather's fantastic. I think we've got about 16 miles to go in old money. But yeah, what I do want to do is I just want to sort of say I hope you've all been tuning in. I hope you like what you've seen, and I'll keep checking in with you. But not long to go now. Right, we've just come through another water stop checkpoint, and we've got 14k to the next checkpoint, so about 8 mile-ish, and then we've just got 5k left. We're apparently a bit of a swine of a hill, so it's all still to play for. The sun, as you can see, starting to almost disappear over the horizon, so we're don't know how long we'll get daylight. I reckon we're probably done about 9:30, 10 o'clock, depending if we can keep up a pace or not, but we will see. Hopefully beat it before the sun goes down. Right, so I've just dropped back a little bit now, and just want to say a couple of things. First of all is it's getting a bit of a toil as this now. We've got 30 now, we've got probably about, I don't know, 7 or 8 mile left, something like that. And being honest, I'm ready for end now. I just want to say something. I was raising money for Leeds Methodist Church, and I just cannot thank everybody for the generous donations towards this audio equipment and visual equipment. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. So thank you, please, from the bottom of my heart, for all of you for putting your hard-earned cash into sponsoring me for this. I really do appreciate it. Anyhow, thinking about sacrifice, there's 2 stained glass windows at Leeds Methodist Church, and I think they're in the memory of Benjamin and Sarah Greenwood, and the 2 absolutely fantastic stained glass windows. And them 2 people were mill workers, and they saved up all the money throughout their life so they could buy them windows for the church. That was what they did. They saved up all the money, didn't hardly go anywhere. The whole idea was to save money so they could buy them stained glass windows. So I'm having a few blisters and sore feet and all the rest of it pales into insignificance compared to somebody doing something like that. So thank you once again, really do appreciate it. We're not to end yet, so I will be checking in with you, and we'll probably have a debrief maybe tomorrow after I've had a beer or 2, but I reckon we've probably got still an hour or 2 to go yet, but we're plodding on. Come on, you know you want to.
I want to go on.
Don't do that now. Yay! Oh. Right, good morning, Troddlers, and the morning after the night before, what can I say? Fantastic event yesterday. My legs are very sore today. I'm walking very gingerly at the moment, so it's going to take a while, I think, to get back to normal, but all worth it, absolutely fantastic. I'm down at the side of the river here, down by the Swan at Newby Bridge. Very pretty, some guy having a trip out on a canoe, which looks quite splendid actually, does that, but not for me today, that's for sure. But yeah, so I just want to say, like I said, reiterate yesterday, I said yesterday that I can't thank any, all the people that have sponsored me to raise money for Leeds Methodist Church. I cannot thank you enough. It'll really make a difference to them. I mean, I think they've been on the same audio equipment for about 40 years, so we're going to upgrade them and hopefully make services better. And what I would also like to say is Crossroads, just like any other community, is struggling in regards of people. We're living in changing times and things are different, and people don't have the certain needs that they maybe once had. But what I will say is both our churches in St James's and Leeds Methodist really need the community support, and I can't stress this enough. If they don't get it, it won't be long before they're not there. So I'd welcome anybody coming along and joining in with these fabulous churches, and it's up to us to make it even better. And I can only urge that you come along, not only to services but also support the church in many other ways, and I recommend you do that. But thank you once again for sponsoring me. I'm overwhelmed, thank you ever so much. So Tito the Troddler signing off. I hope you enjoy the video. I hope it shows a reflection of the grueling episode. I don't know if I did enough filming or not, because there were times when I hardly had strength to pull out my camera, but I hope it comes out all right. Anyhow, until next time, take care.